Hey, it's Doug. So if you like Kanban style boards, so things like Trello or whatever, then you'll like what I'm going to show you now. So I'm using something called Anytype, which is an object-oriented kind of system. Go and have a look at it. It's great. I'm going to start using it for my consultancy business and dynamic skill set. So this is the all view. I've just put some sample tasks in here, and you can see that some are project alpha and some are project beta. So I've got it set up so that this is all of my tasks. And then I've got project alpha and then project beta. So a couple of things to note. First of all, you can see that in project beta, it's not tagged project beta because there's no point. Whereas on all, obviously it needs to be tagged that it's project alpha or project beta. That's the first thing. The second thing is that the way that I like setting up this kind of thing is the backlog, the to-do, the doing, and then the done. And then at the end, there's zombie garden. Zombie garden is for things that might come back to bite you. So things you don't want to put back into the backlog, you want to keep an eye on it. So put that there. And let's make sure they're all in the right order because that one wasn't right. Good. So how do you set this up? Well, first of all, you're going to need all of your different columns there. So how are you going to set that up in Anytype? Well, go to your channel settings at the top left and then go to properties. And then you're going to go to status. So they are actually tags, but they're status tags. So I've created my status tags here. I'll show you how that works. I'm going to create one called test and then make it orange and then create that option. And then here, when I go back into my tasks, you'll see that I've now got one called test. And for now, I'm just going to hide that. Okay. Now, the way that I've set this up is a Kanban board. There's lots of different views in Anytype, which can be a little bit confusing sometimes. But essentially, look, if I go to layout, I've got Kanban, but also I can have grid and gallery and calendar and graph and all different kinds of stuff. Okay. I'm going to go into here and just go into properties. So at the moment, for this board, for all of my projects, I don't need to say who it was created by. But if I did, because there were multiple people in here, then I would turn that on and it would show me all those. And then for this one, I've got all of the tags on. Yeah? So I've got tags, but I can turn those on and off. And I'll also do things like when it was last modified and whether it's done or not. So that might be useful, that kind of thing. And that's the status there. So I could have, doing column twice. And also you can have links, let's link to and stuff. Anyway, all I want on here is this kind of stuff, and then you can just drag and drop them like you do normal Kanban between all of the different boards. Okay. So that's the way that I've got it set up at the moment. And what I like about this is that it means that I've got an overall view and then I've got a project specific view. So I'm just going to hide this again. Now, the way that I've got this set up, so I've got a view called project alpha and project beta, is I go into here, and again, I want the layout to be Kanban. So I'm going to choose the Kanban view, but also I want to filter. So I want to filter by just the project called project alpha. So linked projects. Yes, it's called Project Alpha. So has any of, is it called Project Alpha? Yes, it is. Okay, so I've just added a filter called Project Alpha. And then the same for Project Beta. I've gone onto here and I've gone filter. And then what's it linked to? I'll just set this up again so you can see how it works. So Project Beta, go filter, new filter. And then I'm going to type in project, link projects. And not everything. I just want if it's got anything from project beta. There we go. And you might be thinking, well, where's that pulling from? What's that doing? Well, you can have projects in Anytype. So if we go into projects, I've got 2 projects defined, and I can create new projects as well. Okay. So if I just go into here, just like page, I've got 5 backlinks. It's linked to there. So all of these are linked to Project Alpha. Okay. So all the different tasks are linked to Project Alpha. And the way you do that is when you create a new task, so test, go into that. Then I can create a tag and I can say where I'm going to put it. So I'm going to put it on doing, let's say. And I can say, if I go into here under the I at the top, I can say, what's it linked to? Project Alpha. Okay. And that's very easy to do. I can also go just create from here, go to tasks, and I can do it from there. Okay. So this is the way I'm setting up my Kanban boards at the moment. I think it's pretty cool. I'm yet to use it, I guess, in anger, but I'm looking forward to doing so.